This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Continue Rockford. We got a deep fly ball off the bat there of Kobe Thielges at the plate for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgley. And it's going to be foul ball, looks like. So just underway here in New Rockford, top of the first. We got Region 3 baseball for you right here on yourliveevent.com. And it's New Rockford-Sheyenne taking on LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgley. At the plate is Kobe Thielges for the Lobos. On the mound is Alex Weisenberger for New Rockford-Sheyenne. First batter was retired for the Lobos. That was Gunnar Thielges. So there's one down here in the top of the first inning. Pitch is outside. This will be another ball here to Kobe Thielges. I think the count is 1-1. All right, so Weisenberger on the mound for New Rockford-Sheyenne in blue. They're the home team in this one as we're in New Rockford. It's a swing and a miss. Ball is dropped and I think might have been tipped. And I think he's strike out. So Kobe Thielges is out. So now it's Ross Fredenberg to bat. So 2 up and 2 down here. Actually, a runner at second. I apologize. Runner at second here for the Lobos. There's a fly ball to left field, and that's going to go foul. So foul ball to Ross Fredenberg at the plate for the Lobos here, with Gunnar Thielges at second base. And the pitch. Be high, gets past the catcher, Jackson Simon, goes to the backstop, and that will be another ball, and that'll take Gunnar Thielges to third base now. So runner at third, and one down here for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgley. For New Rockford-Sheyenne, this is actually their second game of the day. They played Carrington earlier today, and they won them 11-3. There's a foul ball. So right now, get your records here shortly. The Lobos are 4-3 overall and 4-2 in the district or region, I guess. Swinging a foul back. And New Rockford-Sheyenne 8-4 overall and 5-3 with in the region with the win earlier today over Carrington. So of course the spring schedule always making it tough to get any baseball in usually here in North Dakota. So usually a lot of cancellations, postponements. So that's why there were 2 games played here today in New Rockford. So New Rockford-Sheyenne beat Carrington earlier today here in New Rockford 11-3. And for New Rockford-Sheyenne, this is their second game and they're taking on, of course, the Lobos. There's another foul ball. off the bat of Ross Fredenberg. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Actually 2-2 it looks like. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Fredenberg at the plate for the Lobos. Thanks to all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible. Thanks to Athletic Director here in New Rockford, Elliot Belquist, for all the hospitality, making us feel right at home here in New Rockford, North Dakota. There's a pitch high. It's going to be count full. Thanks to Damian Bolanos running the camera for us. Damian, thank you. Nice job again. All right, so Fredenberg has a count full from Alex Weisenberger. And the pitch. And that goes behind him. Might even hit him there. So it's going to be 2 on and 1 down. Top of the first for the Lobos. It's going to be Mason Workin, a cleanup man for the Lobos. So Lobos threatening already here in the top of the first. I think the Lobos are in first place in Region 3. We'll get some standings here for you. And the pitch. It's inside. That's going to get away. And that'll take the runner home. So Lobos up 1-0 and a runner scores. Runner scores Theoldis from third and then Fredenberg to second. So the Lobos up first here now. They score right away from the get-go on the top of the first inning. There's a strike from Alex Weisenberger. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike to Mason Workin with Ross Fredenberg at the plate, or I'm sorry, at second base for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Edgeley Lobos. And the pitch. There's a rip to right field, and that's going to be a fair ball. And Fredenberg rounding third. He'll score, and Workin with a long single and an RBI here in the top of the first inning. So Workin a single and knocks in 1. And just like that, here the Lobos up 2-0 over New Rockford-Sheyenne on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So now it'll be Brady Hansen to the plate. Alex Weisenberger on the mound for the Rockets. And the pitch. It's inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Brady Hansen. Defense here for the Rockets. We got Jackson Simon behind the plate. Easton Simon at first. Sky Kramlik at second. Thomas Almers at short. And Jack Demeester at third. Vinny Rappel in left. Leighton Jacobson in center. And Kaysen Nass in right field. Pitch is going to be high. That's going to get another one away to the backstop. So that'll take the runner up. So Workin now at second base with 1 out. So another run in scoring position here for the Lobos in the top of the first inning. Great day here for baseball. Finally getting some nice baseball weather here in the spring of North Dakota. It's been kind of another tough spring, but can be expected, especially those early season April games, even into mid and end of April, and even in May here. We had a cancel or a postponement. New Rockford's supposed to play on Tuesday, but that game was postponed to today. There's a walk. So 2 on, 1 out. So Logan Potts will bat now for the Lobos. So Weisenberger here on the mound for the Rockets. Facing a 2-run deficit already in the top of the first and 2 on and 1 down. So Workin the lead at second. Then we got Hansen at first for the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgeley in the pitch. And that might almost hit him. Ball gets away. It trickles back towards the home plate and saves the runners from moving up. So it'll be ball 1 to Logan Potts. See if we can get some standings here for the contest or the regions. Region 3, of course, Region 3 baseball here for you. And the pitch swung on, lifted, foul over the first base dugout. So it'll be strike 1 to Logan Potts. First base dugout over there where the Rockets are hanging out. A brand new press box put in this year. And concession stand right behind, right beside the first base dugout in the pitch. There's a fly ball. Center fielder coming on, makes the play, and will hold the runners. So Potts is retired on a fly ball to Jacobson in center. Let's see, that's not Jacobson out there. Let's see who we got out there. That is number 5. We'll check that here. I think that's check it out here in just a sec. So Potts is out. Runners held up. 2 down. Easton field just now for the Lobos. I think we got 2-0 now to Theolgis. Righty versus righty, and the pitch outside, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Easton Theolgis, number 7 batter in the order for the Lobos here in the top of the first inning. 7th batter to the plate. Weisenberger kicks and fires. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's Alex Canadarud, my apologies. There's a walk that's going to load him up. So base is loaded here. So Canadarud in center. Barnick now. They'll get an infield meeting. So the Rockets facing a bases loaded jam here in the top of the first. The Lobos already have 2 in, and there's 2 down. Head coach Dave Scogan for the Rockets out to visit, along with the rest of the infield here for the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne. So let's see what Weisenberger can do with Barnick. Here the number 8 batter and the 8th batter to the plate here in the top of the first for the Lobos. And the pitch from the righty. There's a strike. 0-1 to Colin Barnick of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. And the pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 to Barnick. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out on 3 pitches. So nice job by Weisenberger getting out of a bases loaded jam here in the top of the first inning. But the Lobos come up with 2. So they lead it over New Rockford-Sheyenne 2-0 with the Rockets coming to bat. We'll have it for you next right here on yourliveevent.com.
Have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
At Bank Forward of Carrington, they're more than just your local bank. They are your financial partner for every step of life. Open a checking or savings account today and enjoy easy access to your money with personalized service that makes banking simple. Need insurance, tax assistance, or investment advice? Their experts are here to guide you. From everyday banking to long-term planning, Bank Forward has you covered. Bank Forward, your partner for financial success. Visit bankforward.com and build your financial future. Member FDIC. Looking for your next ride? Make your move to Bassett Motors of Carrington, your hometown destination for new and used vehicles. From the latest Chevy and Buick models to certified pre-owned deals you can trust. They've got it all, right off of Highway 281. No matter your budget, there's a vehicle here with your name on it. Need maintenance? Their parts and service pros keep you rolling with expert care and honest prices. Call 701-652-2955 or visit BassettMotors.com. Stop by Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Work. All right, welcome back here. Almer's first swing, or second swing, I believe, and he knocks a single to right field. So Thomas Almers for the Rockets gets things going here in the home half of the first inning. And the tying run will come to the plate, Sky Kramlich for New Rockford-Sheyenne. So it'll be 1, 2, 3 batters here for the Rockets, facing Mason Workin of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. Region 3 baseball here in New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-1 to Sky Kramlich. Then on deck is Easton Simon here for the Rockets. Righty gets a sign from Brady Hansen behind the plate for the Lobos, and the pitch. Strike 2. So Kramlich quickly down in the count here. No balls and 2 strikes. Workin gets a sign from Brady Hansen behind the plate for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. Sets and the pitch. There's a grounder, one hopper to second. It's going to bounce off the glove and trickle away. Almer's got some wheels, and now the center fielder having trouble bringing it up, so that'll take Almer's to third. So Kramlich will reach. Let's see what they're going to do on that one. Can't quite see the scoreboard. Might be an error. We'll double check here. On the second baseman, it was hit right to him, knocked off the glove. That's Barnick at second base. Pitch to Easton Simon, misses. It's going to be 1 ball. So the Rockets trying to put something together here in the top of the first, or I'm sorry, the bottom of the first. And nobody out. Simon faces Workin. The 1-0 coming in. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Simon. I think they did put that as an error. I can't quite see the scoreboard from where I'm at here. So I don't see a hit up there yet. And the pitch. Nope, there fakes the throw to third. Looks back the runner to first base. We got 61 degrees right now here in New Rockford. Partly cloudy. Pitch is low. And right now winds west-northwest at 15 miles per hour. Got underway approximately 4:30 today. I think it was a little bit later. There's a grounder. That's going to get through to right field for a base hit. That'll score a run. Kramlich will hold it second, so it's 2-1 now. So the Rockets get a run back here in the home half of the first after an opposite field single to right off the bat of Simon. So that takes Almer's home and Kramlich at second base. Still nobody out here for the Rockets in the home half of the first. Here's Alex Weisenberger, the pitcher, to face Mason Workin of the Lobos, and the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Alex Weisenberger. So Kramlich at second, Simon at first for the NRS Rockets here. Workin sets and fires. So foul. Be 0-2 to Weisenberger. So let's see. I think the Lobos now, their next game will be Saturday. Both these teams will play this weekend on Saturday. The Lobos are going to be in Carrington. They'll take on Carrington at noon and then Kidder County at 2 o'clock this Saturday for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. Then New Rockford-Sheyenne, they'll be at Nelson County this Saturday. So a lot of teams, a lot of action coming up here as now we're finally getting some nicer weather and temps. So probably see a lot of baseball in the next week or two as Region 3 tournament is looming right around the corner. There's a called strike 3, so Weisenberger gets caught looking for out number 1. So 1 down, 2 on. Here's Leighton Jacobson now. So Jacobson will bat to face Mason Workin of the Lobos. Lobos have Brady Hansen catching, then Easton Theelgis at first, Colin Barnick at second. It's a high chopper, and it's going to be foul. Colby Theelgis at short, Ross Fredenberg at third, Logan Potts in left, Gunnar Theelgis in center, and Grayson Matson in right field for the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. And the pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Jacobson, strike 2 rather. Head coach Gage Dunn for the Lobos. Gets him swinging. So Jacobson goes down, 2 down. Colton Ness and Jonas Van Ink, assistant coaches for the Lobos here. 2 down, 2 on. 2-1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley leading it over New Rockford-Sheyenne here in New Rockford. Region 3 baseball in New Rockford here on YourLiveEvent.com. Pitch coming up from Workin, swinging a pop-up. That's going to be foul. The 0-1 to Jackson Simon. Not much wind today, a little, I think it was 10 to 15 it said. So that's nice too, as well, we've had some strong winds again this spring. All right, pitch from Workin. Be outside, nice grab from Hansen. On the way up here, saw some activity in the fields, a lot of tractors, fertilizer units working in the field, so that's good to see too as farming is getting going as well. So here's a pitch in there for a strike. So it'll be 1-2 to Jackson Simon. Tying run at second for the Rockets with 2 down in the home half of the first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Simon strikes out for out number 3. So the Rockets will leave 2 stranded, but they come up with 1 run. And we'll head off to the top of the second. Your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is 2-1. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley leading New Rockford-Sheyenne. We'll be back.
Right off Highway 281 in Carrington, Bickett Insurance is your trusted hometown choice for protection that fits your life. They are your local auto owners insurance agency, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life. Fast answers, friendly help, and coverage you can count on. That's the Bickett way. Serving Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance of Carrington, your local auto owners insurance agency, protecting what matters most. Stop in today or visit BickettINS.com. Real people, real protection. At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today. At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Watching Region 3 baseball here this afternoon from New Rockford. Grayson Matson digs in. It's 9-1-2 for the Lobos. And there's a swing and a pop-up, high pop-up. And shortstop calling it kind of about a couple feet off the gravel there. So Almers makes the put out. Matson's retired on a pop-up to short. One up and one down. Here's Gunnar Thiel just now, the top of the order. Reach base, first at bat. So now the pitch from Weisenberger. There's a swing and a rip to left field. That'll be foul off the bat of Thiel, just so it's 0-1. See some runners out there running past first base and into right field, past the fence there. Must be some track practice going on, I'm sure. All right, here's the pitch. There's a ball. Evens the count to Gunnar Thiel. This 1-1 strike. Righty fires in. There's a sharp hit ball. The short Almer's up with it. Fires across and throw as high is going to be safe. So a nice attempt, but Thiel just will reach on the infield hit. So runner at first. One down. Colby Thiel just now for the Lobos. Pitch from Weisenberger sails high. 1 ball, no strikes to Colby Thiel. Just struck out his first at bat, facing Weisenberger. And the pitch. Ball 2. 2-0 to Colby Thiel. Just talking with athletic director Elliot Belquist here in New Rockford, and was saying pretty much half of the region schedule is going to be played in the next week here for New Rockford-Sheyenne, and probably a lot of the teams is getting some nice weather now. So there is a foul. It's 2-1. So yeah, a lot of teams are going to be pretty busy. Should be a lot of spring baseball coming up here, as the Region 3 tournament will be held in LaMoure this year, and that's coming up as well. Right now the Lobos in first, I believe. Here's the pitch. There's a rip to left, and that will be a fair ball down the left field line for Thielgis. And Gunnar Thielgis around third. They're going to send him. Colby going for 3, and he's safe. So a triple, an RBI triple off the bat of Colby Thielgis here for the Lobos. And that gives them the lead 3-1 over New Rockford-Sheyenne. So well hit to left. And Colby Thielgis a triple, knocking in Gunnar. And it's 3-1 now. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgley leading over New Rockford-Sheyenne in the top of the second inning. Well hit for Thielgis. There is another fly ball. That's going to go for a single. That'll score another run. So that's an RBI single off the bat of Ross Fredenberg. So Fredenberg knocks in Colby Thielgis, and that's going to make it 4-1 Lobos now in the top of the second. So Mason Workin will bat, who's got a single in this one. Still only one out here for the Lobos in the top of the second inning. So the Lobos hitting the ball well in the top of the second. They did too in the top of the first. Here's a pitch. Swung on, half swing. Did he go? And it'll be a strike. 0-1 to Mason Workin. Weisenberger looks in. Checks first and delivers. Be a ball. Ball gets away from Simon. No harm done though, as Fredenberg stays put at first. Try and get some standings here for you for Region 3. Pitches ball. 2-0 or 2-1 now to Mason Workin. So the Lobos in first. Then we got South Border, New Rockford-Sheyenne, Valley City, Kidder County, Carrington. Right now, according to the NDHSAA Now website, the standings there. But I was talking with Coach Dunn for the Lobos, and I think he said that South Border beat Valley City earlier today, I believe. So that might be, I'm not sure if that's updated already, but it looks like South Border is in second place right now, and the Valley City's in fourth. Lobos on top. There's a strike. In third place, New Rockford-Sheyenne. Right now, teams get pretty even in the region. Looks like all the teams have 2-3 losses, and then Kidder County and Carrington have 4. There's a swing and a fly ball or a pop-up. And the pitcher can't come up with it as a catcher there. Simon, I'm not sure. I think the pitcher, Weisenberger, had his eye on the ball the whole time as Simon was there right by the plate, but the pitcher, Weisenberger, couldn't make the play. So Workin gets a break and stays alive, 2-2. Valley City moving into the region this year. Pitch from Weisenberger. There's a rip. That's going to be a foul ball. Lobos really hitting the ball to the left here, and a lot of foul balls. Well hit over to left field, but foul. A couple have gone fair, so including that triple with Theelgis this inning. Working at the plate, 2-2 coming from Weisenberger. High fly ball. And that's going to be fouled on the left field line again by 20, 30 feet again. So another foul ball at the bat of Workin. I got Weisenberger. This, of course, the stats we provide you, all unofficial, but I got him down for 45 pitches here in the top of the second inning. Probably see the Trek kids there running near camera. Getting some practices in. Nice day for outdoor sports today. 2-2. There's a rip. That's going to be caught by the third baseman. He'll come up firing to first, and not in time. Ball gets away. Runner will take off for second base. Well, that was a nice play there by DeMeester. Nice reflexes. That was sharply hit. And Workin is retired on a line drive out to third. They tried to double up the runner. And Fredenberg got back to first, but the ball got away. So that's going to be 2 down now. Here's Brady Hansen to the plate. It's a ball 1 to Brady Hansen from Weisenberger. Hansen walked his first at bat, number 5 batter in the order for the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. Pitch from Weisenberger. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Brady Hansen. Weisenberger fires in. And it's foul ball. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hansen. And the pitch. Be high. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coach Belquist over here instructing the tracksters to my left. We're on the football press box here in New Rockford. And the pitch. Low, gets away. Now I'll take the runner to third. So Fredenberg at third now with 2 down. Wouldn't even really know that football is played here as well in New Rockford. Grass looking really nice and green. Field looking great here in New Rockford, and all the new additions and remodeling and everything that went on here. And new seats and press box area right by the first base dugout. Let's see, what do we got? I think count full still to Hansen. And the pitch. There's a swing, and it's going to get past short and second, a deep second base. That'll score another run. So Hansen knocks in 1. So now it's going to be 5-1 here. Lobos leading Rockford-Sheyenne in the top of the second. Logan Potts now will bat, who grounded out his first at bat. Lobos have 3 runs across here in the second. There's a swing and a fly ball, and that's going to drop for a hit to right field. And let's see, Hanson rounding second. He'll dig for 3. Ball's going to get away, and he'll score, and that'll take Potts to second base. So kind of a collapse on defense there for the Rockets at third. The ball got away and trickled about 30, 40 feet away. Good base running by Hanson. So Logan Potts a single, and Hanson will take home, and then Potts to second base. So another run across here for the Lobos makes it 6-1 now. With 2 down, Easton Theelgis will bat. And the pitch. High, 1-0. So Logan Potts at second base for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley. Pitch from Weisenberger. Inside. 2-0 to Theelgis. Weisenberger fires in. Outside. 3-0 to Easton Theelgis. First graduations are looming too. We got the Rockford-Sheyenne graduating here on this month. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So congrats to all the grads all around the area. And there's a pop fly rather, and in foul territory. And Simon makes the play right by the first base dugout. So Theelgis is out on a pop-up in foul territory. That's going to do it here for the Lobos. So they'll leave a runner stranded, but they come up with 4 more runs. And we'll head now to the home half of the second. Your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is 6-1 Lobos.
At Central Pharmacy, we're more than just a pharmacy. We're your neighborhood destination for healthcare, home decor, and clothing. Pick up your prescriptions, then see what else we have to offer. With 2 convenient locations, we're always close by when you need us. Visit us in Carrington, where you'll find everything from everyday medications to one-of-a-kind gifts. Or stop by our New Rockford store, offering fast service, personal care, and that perfect item for any occasion. Central Pharmacy, 2 locations, 1 mission, caring for you every day.
All right, welcome back here to New Rockford and Region 3 baseball on yourliveevent.com. We're in the home half of the second. It's 6-1. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley leading New Rockford-Sheyenne. And at the plate is DeMeester, and he swings in a foul. I think it's, 1 ball, 1 strike? It's 1-1. Pitch coming up from Mason Workin. Outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike to DeMeester. So 7, 8, 9 batters here for the Rockets in the home half of the second. And the pitch. High. 3-1 to DeMeester. Righty Workin fires. Fly ball and foul. 3-2 to DeMeester. Full line in the pitch. Sharp grounder foul. 3-2 to DeMeester. And here's the pitch. A walk, leadoff walk, will put DeMeester at first base. So left fielder Ruppel will bat now. Number 8 batter in the order for the NRS Rockets. See the water tower to my right here at New Rockford. And the pitch. Oh, at his head, ball 1 to Vinny Ruppel. Congrats to all the seniors as well for the Lobos, and of course all around the state and everybody graduating. Exciting time for the seniors. Here's a swing and a foul back. A 1 ball, 1 strike to Ruppel. Working checks first, sets and fires high. Gonna be a ball. 2-1 to Ruppel. Working on the mound for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley. There's a swing and a foul. 2-2 to Ruppel. Working sets and fires. Swing and a miss. Ruppel strikes out for out number 1. Nass now. Working, sets, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Kason Nass. Misses. So going to be ball 1 to Nass. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 9 batter in the order for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Rockets with a runner at first and 2 down. I'm sorry, 1 down. At the wrist. It's called a foul ball. 2-1 is the count here. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Called strike 3. So that must have been, that was a strike there. That last pitch. Okay, so that's going to be a strikeout. 2 down now. And here's Thomas Almers, leadoff man for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Almers 1 for 1 with a single. Working on the mound for the Lobos in the pitch. Swinging a grounder. Shortstop charge. Up with it. Fires across and out. They hit the speedy Almers retired on the 6-3. So that's going to do it here for New Rockford-Cheyenne. We have played 2 complete. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 6-1. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley leading New Rockford-Cheyenne.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our broadcast here. And thanks to all of our sponsors once again. Region 3 baseball this afternoon from New Rockford. As right now, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley leading New Rockford-Sheyenne 6-1. Lobos put up 2 runs in the first and 4 in the second. They'll face Weisenberger. Here's Colin Barnick, 8-9-1 batters for the Lobos here in the top of the third. And the pitch swung on, lifted to shallow center. Center fielder tracking, coming in, and Canadarud makes the putout. So Barnick is out on a fly out to center. Be 1 up and 1 down on 1 pitch. So now it'll be Grayson Matson who's 0 for 1. Matson to bat to face Weisenberger. And the pitch. Low, 1-0. Matson 0 for 1, it looks like tonight or this afternoon here. One's at the feet, so 2-0 to Matson. There's a strike. 2-1 now to Matson at the plate. Nationals beat the Twins earlier today, 7-5. Twins are 16-22 on the year right now. 5th in the American League Central. Oh boy. So Twins are in the cellar. They're below the Royals. Oh boy. All right, 2-2. Swinging a fly ball, foul. My pastor is going to be giving me some guff there with the Royals leading the Twins right now in the AL Central. I'm sure I'll hear about it soon. Here's the pitch. There's a ball. Count full to Matson. Whoa, right at the head of Matson. He had a duck, and he'll take his base. Runner is going to be on at first base with 1 down. Here's Gunnar Thiel, just 2 for 2. A couple singles today. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Gunnar Thiel. Just sails high from Weisenberger. And Rockford-Sheyenne beat Carrington earlier today, 11-3 in a Region 3 contest. On this field, they play their second game of the day. Ball's low. I believe they were supposed to play Carrington on Tuesday, but was postponed to today because of the weather. It was cold and windy. Here's the pitch. Swing on a foul. 2-2 to Thielges. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley will be back in action this Saturday. They'll be in Carrington for 2. Noon and 2 o'clock. Carrington at noon and Kidder County at 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. 2 down. 2 down, 1 on. Here is Kobe Field just now is 1 for 2, a strikeout and a triple. An RBI. And the pitch. Popped up. Pitcher charging, coming on, and makes the grab. Nice play in foul territory there by Alex Weisenberger. Let's see, or nope, maybe he didn't. No, he didn't come up with it. Never mind. So Weisenberger can't quite come up with it. Foul territory. They made a nice play. I thought he had it, but it must have bounced off. So it'll be 0-1 to Thielges. Pitch from Weisenberger of the NRS Rockets. Runner goes. Here's a strike and no throw down. 0-2 to Thielges, and Matson safe at second with 2 down. 6-1 Lobos. And the pitch. Foul ball. Still 0-2 to Colby Thilgis at the plate. Swing, fly ball, drifting foul over the first base side, like lands on the first base dugout. So no balls and 2 strikes. New Rockford-Sheyenne will host Valley City next Tuesday at 4:30. And the pitch. Grounder. Going to go to third. Third baseman fires across and out. And the runner, or no, that's the third out. So they got Thilgis out. Demeester fires him out on the 6-3 or 5-3, I guess. And that's going to do it here for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. They'll leave a runner stranded. And now we'll head to the home half of the third on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's 6-1. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley leading New Rockford-Sheyenne.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
In the heart of North Dakota, James River Ag is proud to serve New Rockford and surrounding communities. Since 2017, founder Taylor Keplin and his team have delivered trusted agronomy solutions, premium seed, and expert spraying on the ground and in the air. They go the extra mile because your farm is more than a business, it's a way of life. They are your partner and will help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the challenges every season brings. James River Ag. Quality products, trusted service. Let's grow together.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Region 3 baseball here for you. So for New Rockford-Sheyenne, it'll be 2-3-4 batters here. Kramlich, Simon, Weisenberger to face Mason Workin of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. First offering from Workin misses. 1 ball, no strikes to Kramlich. Kramlich 0 for 1 today. And a full line in the pitch from Workin. Chopper to short, shortstop right by the bag. Fires across and out. That's Colby Thilgis there. So 6-3 put out. Kramlich's retired. 1 down. Here's Easton Simon now for the Rockets. Had a single his first at bat facing Workin. And the pitch. Grounded in the infield. Shortstop again. Double clutch, fires over and gets him. So Colby Thilgis pretty busy there at short this inning. 2 down already, and here's Weisenberger now. Swinging a foul off the bat of Alex Weisenberger, who struck out his first at bat facing Workin. Nobody on, 2 down, bottom of the third, 6-1 Lobos. And the pitch. Low. LaMoure-Litchville Marion put up 2 in the first, 4 in the second. They're actually held scoreless in the top of the third here. And the pitch sails high off the arm of Workin. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mason Workin. Full line in the pitch. Fly ball to left center. Center fielder underneath makes the grab. That's Gunnar Thilgis out here in center. And it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. All right, so we have played 3. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley 6, New Rockford-Sheyenne 1.
A foundation Foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Martin's Welding and Machine of Glenfield creates custom parts for farmers and ranchers to solutions for local residents and growing businesses. They're also your certified dealer and installer for PowerLift hydraulic doors, designed for strength, sealed for North Dakota weather, custom designed and built for your door size. Call 701-785-2555 or visit martinswelding.com. Serving all of North Dakota and beyond. Martin's Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. We got Damien running the camera for us here today, doing a good job. All right, we're heading off to the top of the fourth. And Lobos leading this one 6-1. They'll send 3-4-5 batters, the heart of the order here to face Weisenberger. So Ross Fredenberg leads it off, and that's going to hit him. So Fredenberg, first pitch and hit by pitch right off the bat here. And Mason Workin will dig in now, so that'll put a runner on right away for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley. Pitcher Workin digs in, 1 for 2, a single and a line drive out today. So now Weisenberger from the stretch for the runner at first. Outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Workin. Look at the American League Central here. Guardians are on top at 20-19. They're in first place and 1 game above 500. And the pitch. High chopper. Pitcher gloves. Goes to first right away. I don't even think he looked at second. Gets the sure out. So Workin is out on the 1-3. That'll take the runner to second. Hansen digs in, 1 for 1, a walk and a single today. So Fredenberg at second base now for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley. And the pitch. Low and away. 1 ball, no strikes to Hansen. Bit high. 2 balls now to Brady Hansen for the Lobos of LLME. Inside at the wrists, 3-0 now to Hansen from Alex Weisenberger. .3-0 coming home. Gonna walk him on 4 pitches. That'll put 2 on, 1 down. Logan Potts to the plate. Where's number 1? He's 1 for 2 today. A ground out and a single for Potts. Get a courtesy runner over at first. And the pitch. There's a strike. And the pitch coming in. Lifted his center. Center fielder Canadarud going back and underneath makes the grab. And that'll hold the runners. So Potts is out on a fly out to center. Easton Thiel just now. There's a strike from Weisenberger to Easton Thielgis. It's 0-1. Righty fires in. And almost hit him. Let's see. There's a grounder foul. 1-2 now. I think that's Joey Potts at third, I believe. I'm sorry, at first base. Courtesy runner. Grounder foul. One, two, still to Easton Thilgis. Here it is. Fly ball foul. So it'll be a ball now. Lowe gets away. Let's see. And everybody moves up there. They throw it on a first and not in time. See, that's going to be an out there too. So I was looking down and didn't quite see what happened, but it's going to be an out. So Thilgis is retired. Must have been a strike three, a drop third strike, and they got him out. So either way, that'll end the inning here. And that will do it for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley here in the top of the fourth. They're going to leave two stranded, and they'll come up with no runs. All right, we will head now to the home half of the fourth, and your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is 6-1 Lobos.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Jacobson digs in. It's 0-1. There's a rip to left field. That'll drop for a hit. So Leighton Jacobson has a leadoff single here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. To left field, and that'll bring up Jackson Simon now. So leadoff man on here for the NRS Rockets in the home half of the fourth. And Workin will face Jackson Simon now. Easton Thilgis holding Jacobson on over at first and pitches low. 1 ball, no strikes to Jackson Simon. And the pitch, high and tight. 2-0 to Simon. And a half swing. Whoa, look out. Right past the on-deck batter there, and what was it, rip foul. thing Demeester was not, or good thing he was standing right where he was. Otherwise, a few feet over, he would have got nailed. All right, here is the pitch. There's a strike. 2-2 now to Jackson Simon. So 2 balls, 2 strikes from Mason Workin. And the pitch. Outside. Nice grab from Hansen behind the plate. Kept it in front. Nice snag and keeps Jacobson at first base for the Rockets. And the pitch. Outside, it's going to be a walk. So 2 on now. So with 1 down, or nobody out rather, Demeester walked his first at bat. He'll bat again here to face Workin. So the Rockets 2 on, nobody out in the home half of the 4th. They're down 6-1. Pitch from Workin. There's a strike. 0-1 to Jax Demeester. Foul behind the plate. So 0-2 to Demeester. Quickly down here. No balls and 2 strikes. The set. There's a swing and a fly ball. And it's going to go out of foul. Going to go out of play. So 0-2 still to Demeester. Jacobson at second, Jackson Simon at first for the NRS Rockets. And the pitch. Outside. 1-2 to Demeester. The pine in. Evens it counted 2 balls and 2 strikes to Demeester. Working. Ball 3 now. So Demeester has worked the count full after being down 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Demeester strikes out. 1 down. Here's Ruppel. Game over an hour old now here in New Rockford. Pitch coming in. There's a strike. 0-1 to Ruppel, who struck out his first at bat. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Going to be high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ruppel. Righty fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Ruppel. Right-handed batter at the plate for the Rockets. One, 2 coming in. Got him to swing at 1 upstairs. And Ruppel strikes out for out number 2. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th. 6-1. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgley leading the Rockford-Sheyenne. And now to be Nos for the Rockets here. He struck out his first at bat facing Workin. So he's 0 for 1 tonight. And the pitch. Ball, that's our strike rather. Bounces off the glove. Runners advance. So Jacobson at third now. And off to second is Simon. with 2 down. So 2 in scoring position here for the Rockets and 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. They're down 5 runs. And the wind and the pitch. Outside to Nass, 1-1. Righty kicks and fires. Ball. 2-1. Now to the batter at the plate, number 3. Here it comes. Swing, foul. Over the first base dugout. So 2-2 now, count even to Nass at the plate for the Rockets of NRS. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Catcher bare hands, fires to first and out. So it'll be a drop third strike. Or a dropped third strike there, and they fire out the runner Nass at first. So it'll be an out. Okay, so that's going to do it here for the Rockets. They leave 2 stranded and no runs across. All right, we will head now to the top of the 5th, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, your score is still 6-1. Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley leading New Rockford-Sheyenne. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner 3. Good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Top of 5, Barnick leads it off for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley, and it's going to be inside. Almost said I'm 1-0 from Alex Weisenberger. Pitch is in there for a strike to Barnick. Barnick's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout today. So 8-9-1 batters here for the Lobos in the top of the 5th. They're up 6-1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. There's a grounder foul. 1-2 to Barnick. And the pitch. Got him to chase. And he striked out. So Barnick strikes out. 1 down. Here's Matson now, is 0 for 1, a flyout and a walk. Outside to Matson, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. 1-1 to Matson. From Alex Weisenberger, I got him down 95 pitches here tonight. And the pitch. up high. 2-1 to Metzen, the right-handed batter for the Lobos at the plate for LLME. Lobos put up 2 in the top of the first and 4 in the second. The grounder right off the pitcher. Second baseman Kramlich up with it, fires over to first and out. So 4-3, Mattson's retired. 2 down. Here's Gunnar Thiel just now. So Thiel just with bat. He's having a nice afternoon. He's 2 for 3. Has a couple singles and a strikeout today. Ball 1 to Thielges. Gunnar Thielges, the leadoff man here for the Lobos. On deck is Colby. Swing and miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gunnar Thielges. Righty fires in. Missing. Ball 2 now to Thielges, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball at the feet. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gunnar Thielges now. And the pitch. Swinging a pop-up behind the plate, and it's going to be out of play. All right, well, it's landed in bounds, or in the field side there, but no play for home plate catcher or anything, so it'll be a foul. So it'll be 3 balls and 2 strikes to Thielges. And the pitch. Called strike 3. Nice pitch from Weisenberger. And Gunnar Thielges gets got looking for out number 3. All right, well, that'll do it here for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley in the top of the 5th. We'll head now to the bottom of the 5th, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's still 6-1 Lobos.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
At Bank Forward of Carrington, they're more than just your local bank. They are your financial partner for every step of life. Open a checking or savings account today and enjoy easy access to your money with personalized service that makes banking simple. Need insurance, tax assistance, or investment advice? Their experts are here to guide you. From everyday banking to long-term planning, Bank Forward has you covered. Bank Forward, your partner for financial success. Visit bankforward.com and build your financial future. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks again to all the sponsors. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Athletic Director here in New Rockford, Elliot Belquist, for all the hospitality. Appreciate us letting us broadcast here, bringing you this Region 3 baseball game this afternoon from New Rockford. We're heading to the home half of the 5th inning. The Rockets will send up 1-2-3 batters here. Allmers, Kramlich, and Easton Simon. I have a new pitcher now for the Lobos. Looks like number 2's in there. Colby Thielges is pitching now, it looks like. And number 12, Fredenberg is at short. Let's see, number 12. So number 2 on the mound now, Colby Thielges working for the Lobos. There's a strike to Thomas Allmers. 1 for 2 for Allmers, a single and a ground out. Pitch from the righty. There's a rip to right field. Right fielder coming on. That's going to be a 1-hopper. And that's going to get past. So Allmers rounding first. He's got some wheels, and he'll stop at second. So Allmers, a double. That puts a runner at second base. Leadoff man. Here's Kramlik. Sky Kramlik now is 0 for 2. There's a swing and a fly ball to left field. Left fielder chasing. That's going to be a fair ball. And Allmers went back to second. He'll go to third, and they'll send him. He'll score. And Kramlik has a double and an RBI here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and it's 6-2. So Kramlik well hit to left, knocking in Thomas Allmers for the second run of the ball game here for the Rockets. So that's the first score for New Rockford-Sheyenne since the first inning. Pitch is inside from Colby Field, just 1-0 to Easton Simon. High chopper. Going to go to Fredenberg at short. He'll fire across and get the runner. 6-3 on the putout. Jerks Kramlik to third base, and that's going to be one down. Here's Alex Weisenberger to bat now. I think Workin went to third, I believe. There's a strike. Yeah, Workin's at third now. So Workin at third after Colby Fieldis on the mound now to relieve him. So Workin works 4 innings in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Weisenberger quickly down here, the cleanup man. Kramlik at third. Pitch from Thiel just ripped. Backhand attempt and no play. So that was Mason Workin. That was sharply hit. And he did stop it, but it trickled up about 20, 30 feet in the air, and there was no play. So Weisenberger's on. Runner stays put at third. Runners at the corners and one down. Here's Leighton Jacobson. Head coach Dave Scogan for the Rockets at third base. Third base coach. Train going by. Throw over to first, and back safe is the runner. Jacobson back in the box. And the pitch. Ripped and whoa, look out. That went right past Kramlik at third base. And just got nice reflexes over there. So I think we got 0-2 now, I believe, to Jacobson. Pitch coming from the righty. Swung on, popped up, and back out of play. Still no balls and 2 strikes to Jacobson. Weisenberger retreats back to first. Kramlik at third for the Rockets. Field just sets and checks the runners, throws to first, and they get him out. Boy, nice play there by Colby Thiel. Just picked off Alex Weisenberger at first. A nice job there. Nice tag by Easton Theodis on first base. And Alex Weisenberger is out on the pickoff. That's a big out there. That leaves first base empty now. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's grounded to third. Third base and knocks it, or it's going to trickle away off his glove. And how big is that out now? As that was hit to work, and it was sharply hit right on the line. He knocked it down but couldn't come up with the play. So Jacobson is safe. And Kramlik is still at third with 2 down. So we'd have a bases loaded situation with 1 out. But instead we got runners at the corners and 2 down. Here's Simon for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Simon 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk today. It's inside. 1-0 to Simon. Colby Thieldis on the mound now for the Lobos. Checks the corners, delivers. There's a strike. 1-1 to Jackson Simon. One coming in from the righty. Strike two. Nice pitch from Colby Thieldis coming right at Simon here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the number 6 batter in the order for the NRS Rockets. And pitch. Swing and a miss. And Simon strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Rockets will be held to just 1 run here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, so we will go now to the top of the 6th. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 6-2 Lobos.
Looking for your next ride? Make your move to Bassett Motors of Carrington, your hometown destination for new and used vehicles. From the latest Chevy and Buick models to certified pre-owned deals you can trust. They've got it all, right off of Highway 281. No matter your budget, there's a vehicle here with your name on it. Need maintenance? Their parts and service pros keep you rolling with expert care and honest prices. Call 701-652-2955 or visit BassettMotors.com. Stop by Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Right off Highway 281 in Carrington, Bickett Insurance is your trusted hometown choice for protection that fits your life. They are your local auto owners insurance agency, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life. Fast answers, friendly help, and coverage you can count on. That's the Bickett way. Serving Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance of Carrington, your local auto owners insurance agency, protecting what matters most. Stop in today or visit BickettINS.com. Real people, real protection.
Top of 6th here in New Rockford. Region 3 baseball on yourliveevent.com. My name is Greg. And 6-2, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion leading New Rockford-Sheyenne on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Got a new pitcher now for the Rockets as well. So Weisenberger will be relieved here in the 3rd or 6th inning, I should say. So Colby Thieldis will bat for the Lobos. And the pitch. First pitch swinging, fly ball, left center. And left fielder calling it, makes the grab. So Thieldis is retired on a fly out to left. That's number 9 out there pitching. That's Almers now. So number 1 is at shortstop. So that's going to be Demeester at short now. Pitch from Almers. Follow back. Could be 0-1 to Ross Fredenberg. Another foul ball. 0-2 to Ross Fredenberg. And the pitch. Low. 1-2 to Fredenberg. Fredenberg went see 1 for 1 today. Walk, single, and hit by pitch. Facing Almers here in relief of Weisenberger. Almers, the hard-throwing righty, delivers. There's a chopper foul behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ross Fredenberg. Full line and the delivery. Got him a chase. Be a strikeout. 2 down now. Working to dig in. He's 1 for 3. Jackson Simons at third now. Swing, and the ball is going to roll foul, so it'll be a foul ball off the bat of Working. And the pitch. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. Almers fires in. Low. 2-1 now to Mason Working. And the pitch. Sails outside. 3-1 to Working. Outside a walk. 2-out walk will put 1 on. Lobos a base runner here with 2 down in the top of the 6th. They're up 6-2. Brady Hansen will bat, number 5 batter in the order for the Lobos. And the pitch coming from the righty, Almers. Outside, nice reach there from home plate catch for Rockets. And the pitch. Nice pitch in there for a strike to Hansen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Full wind of the pitch. There's a rip foul. Pass Coach Dunn over there at third. Lifted his foot, sailed right underneath. And the pitch. Chopper. Pitcher charged, gloves, fires, out. So 1-3, Hansen's retired. And that's going to do it here for the Lobos. They'll leave a runner stranded. They'll come up with no runs. All right, we have played 5.5, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 6-2. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley leading New Rockford-Sheyenne.
At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today. At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Welcome back to New Rockford. We are in the home half of the 6th. Due up for the Rockets will be 7, 8, 9. Demister, Ruppel, and Nass here facing Kobe Theelgis and the Lobos of LaMoure, Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. So Lobos put up 2 runs in the first, 4 in the second. They've been held scoreless since. The Rockets put up a run in the home half of the first and the last inning here in the bottom of the 5th. So 6-2. And Colby Theelgis will work his second inning of relief here for the Lobos. As Workins at third, he started and worked 4 innings. So here's Jax Demeester now. for the NRS Rockets. Big swing and a miss, strike one to Demeester. He's 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout today. Colby Thieldis on the mound, the righty, gets the sign from Henson, fires. There's a strike. 0-1 to Demeester. And the pitch. Outside. First ball to Demeester. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Region 3 baseball here in New Rockford today on yourliveevent.com. Oh, look out at his head. He had a duck. 2-2 to Demeester. Swinging a fly ball, right center. Center fielder going over and makes the grab there. That was Thieldis, and the right fielder, Matson, was right there too. And Thieldis makes the play. Oh, check that. That's number 7 there in right. That's I think that's Exner, rather. Yes, that's that's Grayson Matson in right field. There we go. So Grayson Matson, there we go, number 9 or number 7. He does that word. I had a number 7. That is, there's a foul. So number 7 is Matson there. So I got to change my numbers. I don't know. For some reason I had him as 9. There we go. So yeah, it was a nice play there by Gunnar Thieldis in center. Matson was coming over, and Thieldis made the play right in front of him and kind of had a hop over him. So Demeester's out on a fly out to right, or I guess more right center. Ruppel now. Couple strikeouts for Ruppel today. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. High. 2 balls now. Oh, strike. 3. Ruppel has struck out 3 times today against LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley pitching. Noss bats. Now he's 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts. And the pitch. High, or inside and tight, 1-0 to Noss. Sharp roller. That's going to get in for a base hit to left field for the number 9 batter, Noss. That's his first hit today. So Noss comes through with a 2-out single. Almer's leadoff man will bat. He's 2 for 3. Single, ground out, and a double today for the leadoff man for the Rockets. Yeah, throw over there, and the ball gets away, and then I'll take the runner to second base. So Noss at second now with 2 down. Pitch from Colby Thieldis. Swung on, lifted to left field. Left fielder chasing, going over, and makes the play right on the line. Nice job there by Logan Potts as he was heading over to the line there and made the grab. So Almers is out on a fly out to left, and that's going to do it here for the Rockets. They'll leave a runner stranded and no runs across. And after 6 complete, we'll head to the top of the 7th. Your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is 6-2. Lobos leading the Rockets.
Your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
At Central Pharmacy, we're more than just a pharmacy. We're your neighborhood destination for healthcare, home decor, and clothing. Pick up your prescriptions, then see what else we have to offer. With 2 convenient locations, we're always close by when you need us. Visit us in Carrington, where you'll find everything from everyday medications to one-of-a-kind gifts. Or stop by our New Rockford store, offering fast service, personal care, and that perfect item for any occasion. Central Pharmacy, 2 locations, 1 mission, caring for you every day.
Up to 7. Potts leads it off. Logan Potts for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Edgley Lobos facing Almers. It misses ball 1. So it is 6, 7, 8 batters here for the Lobos. They're up 6-2 over the Rockets. Region 3 baseball here in the 7th inning. It's a sharp roller. That's going to get into left field for a base hit. So Logan Potts has a couple singles today. Leadoff man on here for the Lobos, and now it's going to be Easton Theelgis, who's 0 for 2. Joey Potts, rather. Joey Potts will enter, looks like. And the pitch. The outside runner goes for second, and no throw down. So Potts at second now. Almers sets. Checks second. Fires in. There's a strike. To Joey Potts at the plate for the Lobos. Almer's working for the Rockets and fires in. Swing and a fly ball to right center. Right fielder coming on, makes the grab and holds the runner at second base. Nice play there by Noss in right field as Potts is retired. So Barnick now will bat. He's 0 for 3. He'll face Thomas Almers for the Rockets, and the righty fires in. It's going to miss low. Ball trickles away, and that'll take Potts to third. So Logan Potts at third now with 2 down. Sorry, 1 out. Missing outside to Barnick, so it'll be 2-0. And the pitch. Low 3-0 now to Barnick. With Potts at third for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley. Almer's working quickly, fires in. There's a strike. It's be 3-1 now to Barnick. Lobos up 4 runs, threatening with another here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch. Grounder. And it's going to go foul. Count full now to Barnick. 3 balls and 2 strikes to number 8 batter for the Lobos. Full line in the pitch from the righty Almers. Swing and got him. Barnick strikes out. 2 down now, a big one there. And here's Grayson Matson. Let's see, we got number 11 batting now. Gonna be Shockman in there. So number 11 is Crosby Shockman to bat. And the pitch. Lifted to right field. Foul by about 10 feet over there or so. So Shockman comes out swinging first pitch and fouls it off. Be 0-1. Pitch from the righty Almers. Another swing and a foul. So 0-2. Shockman quickly down here. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third is Logan Potts for the Lobos. Pitch from Almers. Just missing. The runner will take home. Here's the play and safe. So Logan Potts safe at home as the throw was back to the pitcher and Potts took off. And it was a bang at the plate there, but Logan Potts will take home for the 7th run of the ball game. So good base running there by Potts. Another run for the Lobos, 7-2. Bases clear now with 2 down, and the pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Center fielder tracking underneath, makes the grab. That's Canadarud, and Matson is retired on a fly out to center. All right, that's going to do it here for the Lobos, but they come up with 1 run. And bases, nobody left. So we'll head now to the home half of the 7th. Last chance for the Rockets. They'll send 2, 3, 4 batters due up. Kramlich will lead it off when we return on yourliveevent.com. 7-2 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Lobos over the Rockets.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
All right, the Rockets down to the last 3 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, down 7-2 to the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley. Kramlich, let's see, I think we got 2-0 or 3-0. Pitch from Theelgis. Yeah, it's going to be 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes to Kramlich. Kramlich 1 for 3, reached on air, ground out, and doubled last at bat. And the pitch from Theelgis. Yeah, it's going to be a walk, so leadoff walk here. We'll put a runner at first for the Rockets. Here's Easton Simon now. Simon 1 for 3, single, ground out, and a couple of ground outs in a row here. He had a single first at bat today. Pitch misses, ball 1 to Easton Simon. Grounder. Gonna go to deep short. Nice backhand attempt by Fredenberg, but no play. So Simon will reach. That's going to put 2 on. And nobody out here for the Rockets in the home half of the 7th. Weisenberger digs in now. And the pitch. First pitch swinging and fouls it back. 0-1 to Alex Weisenberger. He's 1 for 3. Strikeout, fly out, and a single today. Colby Field just steps off the mound. Checks second, sets and fires in. Another foul back. This will be 0-2. Weisenberg quickly down here. No balls and 2 strikes. So Kramlich at second. Simon at first. Colby Thieldis working for the Lobos. Fires in. That one's going to miss. First ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Well, that one gets away and up high. Hanson made a nice grab. Save that one. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes to Weisenberger. And the pitch. Swing, fly ball. Shortstop going back. And underneath makes the play. And shallow left, about 10 feet beyond the dirt there. So Weisenberger is out on a pop-up to short. Runners stay put. 1 down. That's a big out there. And now it's going to be Leighton Jacobson, who's 2 for 3. Couple singles off the bat of Jacobson here tonight. Ball missing to Jacobson. Another ball. So another ball to Jacobson. So it'll be 2-0 now. And pitch. Another ball. 3-0 to Leighton Jacobson. Yeah, I think that might have hit him. So base is going to be loaded here now for Jackson Simon. That'll get a visit to the mound by Coach Dunn of the Lobos. So we'll take a quick 30. We'll be back to New Rockford right after this on yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
In the heart of North Dakota, James River Ag is proud to serve New Rockford and surrounding communities. Since 2017, founder Taylor Keplin and his team have delivered trusted agronomy solutions, premium seed, and expert spraying on the ground and in the air. They go the extra mile because your farm is more than a business, it's a way of life. They are your partner and will help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the challenges every season brings. James River Ag. Quality products, trusted service. Let's grow together. A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Martin's Welding and Machine of Glenfield creates custom parts for farmers and ranchers to solutions for local residents and growing businesses. They're also your certified dealer and installer for PowerLift hydraulic doors. Designed for strength, sealed for North Dakota weather. Custom designed and built for your door size. Call 701-785-2555 or visit martinswelding.com. Serving all of North Dakota and beyond. Martin's Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
All right, new pitcher is Grayson Matson for the Lobos. So the third pitcher of the ball game here for the Lobos. And the Rockets have the bases loaded, only one out. They're down 7-2 to LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley in the bottom of the seventh. Matson inherits a bases loaded jam here. Here's a pitch to Jackson Simon. There's a strike. Simon today 0 for 2, a strikeout, walk, and a strikeout. So Kramlich at third, Easton Simon at second, and Leighton Jacobson at first. Here's a pitch from Matson. Be a ball. So we'll try and get some changes here for you. I think Kobe Field is at short now. Fredenberg at second. Got Barnick in right. I think Workin's still at third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Yeah, Workin's still at third. Here's a pitch from Grayson Matson. Workin started this one. Just misses inside. Gonna even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This game approaching 2 hours old now. Pitch from Matson. High. Count full. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. Only 1 out here for the Rockets. 3 balls, 2 strikes from Matson. Here comes the payoff. And a walk. So that'll score Kramlich for the third run now for New Rockford-Sheyenne. So 7-3 Lobos. And now it's going to be Jax DeMeester, number 7 batter in the order for the Rockets. He's 0 for 2, a walk, strikeout, and a flyout today. He'll face Matson, number 7 here, the third pitcher for the Lobos in the bottom of the 7th. Third pitcher in the ball game, and the pitch. Misses low, 1-0. Pitch coming in, 1-0 to DeMeester. There's a strike. 1-1 to Jax DeMeester. Flew out his last at bat. So we got Easton Simon at third, Jacobson at second, and Jackson Simon at first for the Rockets. So sharp roller, that's going to get into left field for a base hit. That'll score Easton Simon. Jacobson rounding third. They'll send him. Here's a play at the plate, and ball got away. So he's going to be saved. 2 more runs across for the Rockets here in the bottom of the 7th. So Jax DeMeester knocks in 1. That scores Simon. And it was close at the plate. Jacobson got in as the ball got away. And Jackson Simon at third now. And all that. Jax DeMeester at second. So 2 more runs across here. Makes it 7-5. Still only 1 out. Here's Vinny Ruppel now, is 0 for 3. There's a ball outside. Ruppel has struck out 3 times tonight. Face Matson for the first time. So the tying run at second for the Rockets and 1 down. There's a fly ball to left. Left fielder coming on, makes the grab, and the runner will stay put. So 2 down as Ruppel flies out to left. Logan Potts makes the play in left field. And everybody stays put. 2 down now. So now the Rockets down to their last out in the bottom of the 7th. With the tying run at second. Noss will dig in, who's 1 for 3. Number 9 batter for the Rockets. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-1. Case and Nass. Simon at third. That's Jackson Simon and Jackson Meester at second base. Matson on the mound for the Lobos. Fires in. Out of a half swing. We call the ball. Looks like 1 ball, 1 strike to Nas. Rockets 3 runs across here, and there's a swing and a miss, and now the Rockets going to be down to the last strike here in the bottom of the 7th with the tying run at second. Matson, long look in. Now time is called. Moss back in the box. The 1-2 coming from Matson. Got him swinging, and that's going to do it as Nas strikes out for the 3rd and final out here in the bottom of the 7th. So the Rockets will leave the tying run at second base, and they come up with 3 runs, but won't be quite enough as the Lobos hold them here in the bottom of the 7th. Your final score, 7-5. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley defeats New Rockford-Sheyenne here in Region 3 baseball. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with our post-game report right after this on yourliveevent.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back here to New Rockford and another one in the books. This one's going to go to the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville, Marion Edgley as they hold on to defeat the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne here. Final score 7-5 as the Rockets made things interesting here in the bottom of the 7th. They put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th, and they get the tying run at second. But the Rockets, or the Lobos pitching, strike out the final batter for the 3rd out there in the bottom of the 7th. So they hold the tying run at second base and get the victory here tonight. So the Lobos now, they improved to 5-2 in the region and 5-3 overall. And for the Rockets here, they will drop to 5-4 in the region and 8-5 overall. So time of game, almost 2 hours, an hour and 59 minutes here for this one in this Region 3 high school baseball contest. All unofficial stats here for you in our post-game report as the Lobos ended up with 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 8 left. The Rockets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base. And winning pitcher here is going to go to Workin for the Lobos as he worked 4 innings, 66 pitches, 1 run, 1 earned, 8 Ks today, 3 hits, 2 walks. Colby Field just comes in, works 2 1/3, 44 pitches, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 walk. And Grayson Matson comes in, works 2/3 of an inning, 15 pitches, no runs, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit and 1 walk for Grayson Matson. Taking the loss here today for the Rockets is Alex Weisenberger, 5 1/3, 104 pitches, 6 runs, 6 earned, 6 Ks, 7 hits, 5 walks. Thomas Almers comes in, works an inning and 2/3, and 27 pitches, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 Ks, 1 hit, 1 walk for Thomas Almers. At the plate for the Lobos, of their 8 hits, Gunnar Thielges had 2. He had 2 singles today, and he scored twice. Colby Thielges had a triple and an RBI and scored once. Ross Fredenberg had a single and an RBI and scored twice today. Mason Workin had a single and an RBI. Brady Hansen had a single and an RBI and scored 1 run. Logan Potts had 2 hits today. He had a couple singles today and scored once. And that's all the action here. So the 1, 2, 3, the 6 the first 6 batters here for the Lobos have at least 1 hit, and Logan Potts and Gunnar Thielges each had 2 hits today. So now for the Rockets, their batting order of their 10 hits here. I think, let's see, Thomas Almers had 2 hits, a single and double today, and scored twice. Kramlich had a single and an RBI and scored once. Easton Simon, 2 singles today, RBI, and scored once. Weisenberger had a single today, and Leighton Jacobson had a couple singles today as well and scored once. Jackson Simon, seen no hits today for Simon. Jackson Meester had a single, knocked in 2. And Nas had a single today as well. So that's the lineup there for the Rockets. Okay, so we're going to take another break. We'll come back with more of our post-game report from New Rockford. And I think there's a JV game coming up after this one, too. So New Rockford-Sheyenne here, they go 1-1 of the day as they they beat Carrington earlier today, 11-3 in that one. That was a Region 3 game. That started at 2 o'clock. And then this game started at approximately about 4:30. And they fall to LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, Edgeley by the final score of 7-5. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of our post-game report from New Rockford right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Once again, the Lobos victorious 7-5.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Welcome back here to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and the Lobos, of course, victorious here today, and they win it by the final score of final score here, 7-5 is your final. So I want to remind everybody that our pregame report was brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. You can visit their website, irieins.com, to get a free quote. That's Irie Insurance. Once again, irieins.com to get a free quote. All right, we got our precision play of the game, and that's coming up next. That's brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And our play of the game there, we got to go with that very last game, or the very last play there is pitcher for the Lobos, Grayson Matson, comes in, the Rockets made things interesting, but Matson gets the final out of the inning as the Rockets left a tying run at second, so Matson strikes out the batter to end the inning. So that is our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. And then with our Enbridge player of the game, Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We are going to go with, for the Rockets here, or I'm sorry, for the Lobos, as Gunnar Thiel just had 2 hits today and scored twice, and also Logan Potts had 2 hits today. He had both players had 2 singles. Potts, let's see, he scored 1 run as well. So kind of a co-player of the game. Gunnar Thielges and Logan Potts here. Enbridge makes our player of the game possible. All right, well, that's going to do it for our broadcast here. Is the JV game, so I don't think we'll get a word with Coach Scogan at their pregame or postgame report. So, but I want to thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible, bringing you New Rockford-Sheyenne baseball here in Region 3 baseball from New Rockford. We really appreciate it, and please remember, folks, to support the businesses who support these Wiley broadcasts. For the Lobos, they're going to be in Carrington this Saturday. They got 2 games. They'll take on Carrington at noon this Saturday, and then Kidder County at 2. And New Rockford-Sheyenne, they'll be on the road this Saturday. They'll take on Nelson County. All Region 3 games coming up for both these teams this Saturday. I also want to send a big shout out to Athletic Director Elliot Belquist here in New Rockford and everybody involved with New Rockford-Sheyenne Sports. We really appreciate it, making us feel right at home here in New Rockford and allowing us to broadcast these games for the Rockets this year here on YourLiveEvent.com. And thanks again to all the sponsors again, of course. So, all right, once again, your final score in Region 3 baseball here from New Rockford tonight. The Lobos never trailed in this one, and they hold off the Rockets in the bottom of the 7th. The Rockets put up 3, but they held the tying run at second base, and they couldn't get them home. So the Lobos hold on for the victory here, the Region 3 victory. Final score 7-5. All right, till we meet again, this is Greg saying goodbye for now.